Green, green river laid out by my front door, and I'm miles and miles from the nearest store. Pot full of crabs looking fat and sweet, kettle of oysters at my feet, living on Chesapeake time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laugh Smartly on WGMD's 98.5, the Talk of Delmarva. Here we are.
Back on the peninsula.
We are back. Okay.
On the Delmarva Peninsula.
That's right.
It's nice to be back here.
It is nice to be back. And happy Valentine's Day, guys.
I love you guys.
I love to spend Valentine's Day.
I love you, Mr. Fun.
You know what I miss?
Oh.
I miss the days when I was in like fourth grade because I would get like thousands of Valentine's cards.
Would you really?
From everybody in my class.
Really?
Remember you had to give them out?
Yeah.
It was mandatory.
Was that a rule back in then? Like now, every kid has to get one.
Oh, I thought they would not give them out now. I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you gave out one, you had to give it out to your whole class.
I remember just giving it to my one best friend.
I remember asking Frida. Frida, what do you do in fourth grade? What are you doing after class today? She looked at me and said, I'll find something.
In fourth grade?
And then it took me to 19 years old to ask another girl out.
Frida.
Broke my heart.
She didn't know. Anyways, Rockfish from the Rivermen leading us in again with Chesapeake Time.
You're going to see Rockfish soon.
I am going to see
Spend some
Rockfish.
time.
I'm going to see him next week, as a matter of fact. I'm looking forward to it. First time ever meeting him in person. So we will spend some time.
He drinks a few cocktails. Are you going to be able to keep up with him?
I'm going to bring him some Scotties.
All right.
We are going to have an interview. I will bring that onto the show. So we will have a good time. He better come loaded with a joke. I'm saying that out loud because I know he listens to the show. So he will do that. Also, I'm going to take him some Scotty's vodka.
Yeah.
Importantly, I found out this week the connection to the Delmarva with Scotty's is not only does he sell it at a lot of places on the Delmarva, notably Crab Cake Factory, #1 restaurant that they serve in Ocean City. But also Salisbury University, part of one of their design programs, helped design the Scotty's logo.
That is so cool.
So that is the connection that if you pick up a bottle of Scotty's, there is a connection to Salisbury University.
Hopefully that kid got an A.
Yeah, I would hope so at this point. So we're very excited about that connection with Scotty's. Again, everybody please look out for it and have some as much as you can. Maryland Maid, amazingly smooth.
Move to the smooth.
And for all your listeners out there, remember to drink responsibly.
Okay.
Like you, Mr. Fun?
Every night.
Every day you drink responsibly. What is responsibility in your eyes?
I don't know. I don't know. You want to put pillows wherever you're going to fall.
In moderation.
In moderation.
It's good in moderation.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, it is Valentine's Day, but among other things, it's other days today.
It is crazy to think how many special interests come up with all these different days.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. You can sort of understand this one. National Cream-Filled Chocolate Day.
Okay. What is that in your mind? What is a cream-filled chocolate?
Those Cadbury eggs.
But that's
like the epitome
that's
of
one
that.
of them. What else would be a cream-filled chocolate, Mr. Fun?
Wait, before we go here, I don't know. Do you guys hear the listeners saying, "Where's the joke of the day"? Do you hear them saying that?
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I do hear that.
All right, good.
I hear it too.
Would you guys like to hear a joke of the day? So this is for our special listener, constant critic, superfan, Rob G. So Rob G's got his wife got a phone call, and it's this guy goes, I bet you have a tight ass with no hair. And she says, I sure do. He's sitting on the couch watching football.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Which okay. So my daughter, who lives in Charlotte, says that she looks at the beach communities and defines Delaware versus Maryland, meaning Ocean City versus the Delaware beaches, as Ocean City is loaded with bald people, and Delaware has older gray-haired people.
Oh, interesting.
Which I find that to be an interesting observation. I'm not sure I'd hold it to be true.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't noticed an extraordinarily amount of bald people in Ocean City. There are a lot of gray-haired people there too.
Yeah, but I think we have to keep our eyes open.
Okay.
That's her. She has worked at several establishments in Delaware and Maryland on the shore.
Contact at laughsmartly.com.
Right,
let us know what you guys are seeing out there.
To let us know. Also, and we'll get back to the days, feedback on the Super Bowl draft.
Yes.
So the Super Bowl draft was what foods you would bring to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I think we've got some split votes.
Yeah, I think we've been collecting votes. Thank you for everyone for sending it in. We
Yeah.
posted on social media to get some feedback. I think it's pretty split evenly. Although some of us are getting special critiques for our certain selections, like me jumping the gun and saying we needed White Claws. I couldn't think of any other alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
So I'm,
David W. from Northern New Jersey said that he thought I lost the draft because I chose potato chips, and I will grant you that was one of them because I had another chip dish in there.
Who had the most votes?
But I think it was about a tie. I will say that, although he said in the same breath, Lucky should go into the penalty box for choosing White Claws.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that suggests that he finished third in that polling.
No.
Yeah, I was strong with pigs in the blanket.
I had beer though. Beer.
That trumped all of it.
Yeah, we did. So, anyways,
Yeah.
we did.
Did you see the halftime show?
I did. I will admit I did not.
There was a lot of Hispanic guys, and there were a few black guys, and I didn't think much of it because I think once you've seen Juan, you've seen Jamal.
Okay.
No?
All right. Back to the national days.
Okay. Back to cream-filled chocolate. So again, they have a whole day not for the Cadbury egg.
Yeah.
They're not talking an eclair, right? Which would be a cream-filled Danish like
A
thing.
chocolate. No, I think when you say chocolate, it's candy. Anyway, National Donor Day. Raising awareness for organs, eye, tissue, blood, marrow donation. Are you guys donor?
I checked the box on that. I don't know if it is going to want my organs, but
Wait, but Mr. Vaughn, aren't you a recipient?
I have a cornea.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned it was donated by an 18-year-old girl who died in a car accident.
Oh.
And it's why on the right-hand side, I check out guys. And on the left-hand side, I still look at women. Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's a true story.
When we get to some of our Valentine topics.
Would you ever, besides the organ donor checking on your driver's license, which means unfortunately you've passed away, but would you ever be a donor? Like give up a kidney?
While I'm alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it if
You would.
for somebody special.
Okay.
Somebody close and special.
Okay. I guess I would if it was somebody close like that. We do have a friend, though, that did it for a fraternity brother.
Yeah.
They were close, but they were not appreciably close,
No.
which was great that he did it.
Great story.
He matched up. So,
No, he gave it to somebody else.
oh, that's right. He gave it to somebody else so
And
they could go on the list.
so then he got on the brother got on the list for the
But still,
Yeah.
by proxy, I suppose.
yeah.
So, oh well.
February 14th is the day YouTube was founded as well. Anniversary in 2005. Also, same coincidentally, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell patented the telephone.
He patented the telephone, so meaning that he had already made the call.
I think so. So it became like,
Do you
officially
know?
his.
So that was Bell was the name of the phone companies, right? Bell Atlantic,
Yep.
Bell, whatever,
Yep.
Pacific Bell. Again, we always talk about this referencing with young people. Do you think they would understand that the phone companies used to be called Bell? B1.
And where that came from.
Right.
Yep.
The other one, which I was talking to you guys before we got on the air, which was an observation of mine, the movie Rip, which is Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They have two calls that are taken in this house, which is a modern day show that had answering a rotary phone. And the question I ask you, is that possible to answer a rotary phone?
So we were talking about this earlier. There are rotary like phones, but
Yeah.
they don't use the same technology to dial the numbers. It is like if you were to put your finger in the dial and turn it to the 4,
it hits a beep or whatever.
Yeah.
It hits a beep.
But I don't think the clicking, which is used to be the signaling of what number you were dialing.
But do you think you could answer a phone if it weren't digital? Like the thing you suggested?
I don't think so.
Do you guys sleep next to your cell phone?
I try not to.
You try not to.
Yeah.
Plug it in a different room?
Yeah, I keep it downstairs.
I have it do not disturb at, I don't know, 11:15 or something like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You sleep with it?
I'm trying not to sleep with it. Instead, I'm the other day I read the dictionary, but I didn't finish because I had to get up to. I only got up to pee. I got up to pee, something like that.
Was that how you really were going to work that joke in?
It took me a while, but I got there.
You read the dictionary on your phone.
All right. Valentine's Day. Okay. One of the most, I think, overrated holidays. And it's totally commercially generated. We're talking about the candies, the cards, the dinners, the flowers. I mean,
Right.
It's just ridiculous. Although we did have a nice, lovely dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Ristorante Antipaste at 3101 Philadelphia Avenue.
Right.
I loved
31st Street in Ocean City.
Love that restaurant.
Fausto's, as it's known in the trade, with a guy that looks like Frank Sinatra that is the host, Fausto.
Yeah.
He walks around the tables, ignores all the men and says hello to the ladies. That's what he does.
Best way to do it.
That's his move.
He was making his rounds tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, $25 to $30 billion is spent on Valentine's Day each year in the U.S. Ridiculous.
And completely made up.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
Meaning it's a modern invention, right? Which is your point.
But here's the thing.
And by the way, it's not a holiday. We'll go back to that discussion another time, but it's just a day.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, I think we're all agree that it's sort of overrated. But what will happen to our civilization when we decide that we're going to stop celebrating Valentine's Day?
What do you mean? What will happen?
Do you think like there's going to be a lower amount of love going around, that there's no Valentine's Day celebration?
I don't. Well, one, I don't think it's going away, and two, I don't think it changes anything. Do you think it helps? Maybe to use the inverse.
I think it does help some.
You do help.
It does help some, but
Okay.
but if it's not there, do you like if we were to fast forward 100 years? That why would Valentine's Day be gone? Anyway, so like so much candy, like 56% of the gifts are candy, 40% are flowers, 40% of cards. What's your go-to, Mr. Fun? If you were to do a gift, card?
No, I used to go all out when we were, in our younger romantic days. I did chocolates and the traditional stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the men are twice as more likely to give gifts than women, which is crazy too. Like, what's up with that?
Well, who knows? But
Hey, speaking of romance, did we do this already? What is if your sex life was the last movie you watched? What would it be called?
So I know we talked about it at some point.
Yeah,
but I guess we didn't. We talk about it on air. I saw Song Sung Blue, the Neil Diamond movie.
Interesting.
And I was Rip.
Yours was Rip. That's a good one.
That was the last movie I saw.
Mine was Fast and Furious. No, it wasn't really. Mine was Gone with the Wind.
But here's on Valentine's Day, a lot of people are giving gifts to their pets.
What?
As an alternative to then giving it to their mate.
So our Valentine's Day was always, and for most of my adult life, being married for sure, our daughter was born on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
So it was always a birthday as opposed to Valentine's Day. So we never had to worry about reservations for dinner and stuff like that. It's more of a modern last several years to do that for me.
Yeah. But yeah, again, 20% of people spend Valentine's by themselves, which is the self-love era, which is fine. Dating apps actually see a 30 to 40% spike in messages around February 14th.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Okay.
So, but yeah, why do the pets get the gifts? I don't know. Again, the pet industry jumping on the bandwagon.
So going back to your holidays thing, and not everybody likes Valentine's Day. Is there a holiday? What's the most loved holiday? Meaning that all people like, right?
Christmas?
Is it? I don't know. That's the question. Is it Christmas?
But everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas.
I'm
Right.
shocked that people don't like Halloween. I think that's a great holiday.
as a celebration day,
I love Halloween.
right? But it's like one of those, because there's people that are on the other side of some of these holidays, right? Because they're alone or what have you, like Valentine's Day. My go-to is to say Thanksgiving, but some people don't like Thanksgiving.
Turkeys don't like Thanksgiving.
Fourth of July. Fourth
of July is pretty good, right? As a day.
Yeah.
But is there any? I mean, I was just trying to think what those days might be that everybody celebrates. The Super Bowl.
They call the day after the Super Bowl, more people call in sick to work. They call it the Super Bowl flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the hangover called a cocktail flu?
No.
That's actually a pretty good name for.
Oh, really? What's in it? Do you have any idea?
No, a cocktail flu, meaning it's.
I thought there was a particular cocktail.
No, that's what they
gets you sick.
Cocktail flu.
All right, I'm going to leave you guys with for Valentine's Day. Last topic here: provocative question. Okay, I saw this. Would you rather find out your partner reused a Valentine's Day gift from a past relationship? Yikes! Forget the day entirely, or get rebuffed by your partner as he or she pulls a fake "I have a headache"?
I think it depends on the gift. Is it a good gift? If it's a good gift,
The guy's old golf clubs.
if they're my size, yeah,
like Al Bundy's pants.
all right.
Hell no, I would not want a gift from my lady's ex-guy.
I think I would go with the third option of those three. They're all awful choices.
Get rebuffed by your partner? A fake headache?
Okay, but that's just on Valentine's Day. It's not going to be 364 other days of the year.
Okay, but if she forgot the day entirely, you would say, okay, fine.
You can't forget it. There's too much hype.
Yeah, I'm not sure you'd forget it, but I don't. The other two are just awful choices.
Yeah.
Right?
No, the gift. What if it was golf clubs, man?
Yeah, it's
some dude's golf club.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I want.
What if it was like a car?
Here, honey, I got you a new robe.
Yeah.
And you put your hand in the pocket. It's got it.
I remember last Valentine's Day, I was feeling a little frisky. I told my wife, I said, try to make me go crazy with just 2 fingers. So she poked me in the eyes.
Oh, jeez. All right, we talked about the popularity of dating apps around this time. I saw this. Okay, so I love the science behind these different flavors of dating apps, and they're all trying to figure out how to connect more people, get more subscriptions or whatever. So Grindr is in the process of testing. Get this, a $499 a month special.
What is it now?
Like they have different.
Like when you paid last.
It could be.
What did it cost you?
It could be as low as $20 a month.
$20 a month.
Can you imagine what you get for $20 a month?
This is where people of the same sex meet each other.
Yes.
Boys and girls, or just boys?
Girls and girls, boys and boys. But all these dating apps have the same premise. They're trying to make more connections.
What do you get for $20?
Less connection.
So you got many less connections at $20
exactly.
than you hope to get at $4.99. What will the $4.99 get you?
They're starting to use their AI features. 3 main new features in this Grindr version called Edge. And it's personalized matches, insights, signals before you actually connect, A-list, recommendations or whatever. So they're saying we can guarantee. It's almost like a guarantee we're going to find you a match. But so it's almost like you're going 1 month. You know what I mean? Like I think they're thinking your hit rate is going to be so high that in this 1 month of paying $4.99. So I don't know.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't know. That seems like it seems like a lot of money, Mr. Fun.
If I was on a dating app, I'd be looking for women who want to be surprised that they enjoy guys who weigh more than they say on the dating app. Like they just show up and they're like, oh. Man, I didn't know you were this big. I like you.
I heard a funny joke.
What is it?
Today, which was a guy said, I have my baby picture on my dating app on Bumble, and it says swipe right to see how I turned out. Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty funny to do that. So it was good.
But most of the subscriptions.
If you're a pedophile, it's good.
Yeah.
To see how I turned out. Yeah. Okay.
Here's what you look like as 3.
Right.
If you like 3-year-olds, swipe right.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
I do. Okay.
I don't really like it.
But anyway, but it's funny. So this Edge is a step towards Grindr's missions of bringing gay eye.
Gay eye.
Gay
oh, I get it. Like
AI with the G in front. This is their like their catchphrase now.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get it to. They have 15 million monthly active users, which is crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Yeah, I like that show.
I think it's still on one of the.
The original
service.
cast was excellent.
That was with Carson and some other. Yeah, there was an early mid 2000s, maybe 2005, 2006, something like that. It was a fun show to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lasted about like 3 or 4 years.
Did I also,
they always advise the white pants. That's what they love.
No
that.
wonder he likes the show.
Yeah, that's what he loved.
I do, and I do like a white pant
with a nice top.
It's a pant, right, and a top, isn't it? Did we describe it? What is one like a pant?
I get so uncomfortable talking about your
pant, right?
No, it's whatever
pant leg,
whatever you say. I think people
pant
call
leg
it.
is,
I think people say pant. They're too lazy to just add the S.
So, anyways,
the one side of the pants.
Cowboys don't wear pant. Put on your pants. They're like, put your pants on.
So, Stanford University is doing a Grindr type experiment for 5,000 students because they don't know how to talk to people because they're intellectually, I guess, different. Right? They're smart people.
Right.
And they have AI helping them to do their own matchmaking service at Stanford.
Is there like a liability form the kids sign?
I don't know, but it's interesting that they're doing that, which is sort of like the original Facebook, right? Wasn't that the premise on Facebook was the Facebook, and but that they're doing it. You've spent time working in Silicon Valley, right?
Yep.
I remember I was doing an event when I was working at Sand Hill Road, which is a famous road where some of the tech firms are based. There's a very nice hotel on Sand Hill Road, and there was a happy hour. The geekiest guys you could ever imagine in your life would show up at this happy hour because they were tech guys. The women were phenomenal. Trying to meet these tech guys because they figured they were that was their ticket.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a lady looking for a guy with a big bank
Right.
account, of course you're going to go there.
Yeah. But that's what they were doing. It was just interesting to watch that kind of happen in real time.
Those guys almost all wear glasses to their math class because it helps with division.
Division.
That's good.
Thank you for laughing.
All right, we are slowly but surely getting out of the snowmageddon.
Right.
We've had a lot of cold in the peninsula, so we have a lot of snow sitting around still.
Yeah.
And there's been this big debate because a lot of the snow that's still there is in ice form and it's taking up spots.
Right.
So there's
Taking up parking spots.
Taking up parking spots. There's so few parking spots in communities and in downtown areas, etc. And the lucky folks who were able to dig their car out
Right.
want to stake claim for that same spot.
Right.
And this etiquette, there's this whole discussion of etiquette. Like if you dig your car out from your spot in front of your house, do you have dibs on it?
It's an interesting debate because obviously it's not your spot, so to speak, right? It's just a public, it's a curb.
Yeah.
How much, well, before we say that, how much ownership do you feel of the spot directly in front of your house? Don't you feel like it's your spot, even though it isn't? Don't you feel like if there's a neighbor's car in front of your spot?
It bothers
you're like,
you at a minimum, right?
Who is that in front of my spot?
So you would
take my spot.
I mean, I think common sense or courtesy would say that if somebody digs out the spot, that you obviously wouldn't park the car there.
But
The
how do you
issue
know?
is how do you know if say somebody dug the car out at 8 a.m, went to work.
You didn't do it.
You didn't do it, but does that mean that nobody can park there the whole day?
I wouldn't park there.
Well, what people are now doing are putting signs up with their cone.
I've
that
seen
says,
cones.
Hey, I am a nurse and I have to go to work early in the morning. That's why I need this spot. So please don't park here because I need to park back here. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like putting their sob stories out why people shouldn't take their spot.
But there are cities where if there was no snow on the ground, right? And places, I can think of Annapolis, Maryland, where you try to look for parking spots, right? A lot of people just have to find street parking.
Yep.
The fact is that you don't own that spot. And if you move that car, you're going to come back late at night. You're not going to get the spot in front of your house.
Yeah.
So at what point does shoveling out give you more priority than just in general having a spot?
Yeah. Well, Baltimore, New York, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh have all basically prohibited the no savesies. They have a no savesies ordinance. So normally when this situation comes up, the mayors are like, hey, just letting you know, there's no saving spots. But still people are still trying to save it. So, I mean, it's,
Yeah, I think the problem is it's going to be self-police, right? You just park in one of those spots, your car is going to get damaged.
When I was
like feces thrown on it or something.
When I was 17,
right,
I went to a Yankee game, and this guy came up to me and said, "You can park here, but when you come back, you might not have a windshield."
Oh, really?
And so I paid him $20.
And your car was fine?
It was perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. Speaking of cars, I've read I've read a couple articles just recently about, and I think if you have teenage kids, you will understand this, is that so few kids are wanting to get their driver's license these days.
Lucky, now that we're back, let me ask, why aren't kids not getting their driver's license?
It's like crazy. And they're sort of dissecting like why the psychology behind why kids are not wanting to get their driver's license. And, I don't know. So like even the CEO of Uber, he's got kids and he can't get his kids to get their driver's license and he's been pushing them. And so I don't know. I'm just curious.
But what are they saying? What's some of the psychology?
Okay. It's too expensive.
Okay.
Like used cars are so expensive.
Right.
Okay. So that's preventing kids. Insurance is also expensive. You got helicopter parent syndrome here, driving kids left and right. But I think parents, when their kids start to get 16, 17, 18, they're like, why am I still driving you around? Why get your own driver's license? But the kids also, the ease of Uber.
Right.
and the apps or whatever. But again, parents are probably paying for those too.
Yeah, which is probably that part and parcel is that, right? It's ease of Uber, and also most kids it's gone against their parents' credit card.
Yeah.
That's part of it. And, they have a friend that has a car, and then they don't need to get a car either.
Yep. Yeah. So it was crazy. In 1983, roughly half of 16-year-olds had a driver's license. That number fell to 25% in 2022.
As a 16-year-old.
16-year-olds.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is not.
I couldn't wait to get my license.
Well, that's
I didn't get it. I will say I didn't get it right away though. I think it was 16 and a half when I could get it, but I don't think I was 17 or
Did your
right?
car help you with the ladies in high school?
I didn't have a car, but so the answer would be nothing helped me with the ladies.
Really? Because Lucky was telling me that he used to nickname his the Wussy Wagon, but it wasn't really the Wussy Wagon. Yeah, because that's where he used to go to cry.
I used to drive. My first car was the most manly car.
What was it?
I drove a Super Sport El Camino that my grandfather gave me, and my friends referred to it as a cuck.
Well, cuck.
A car truck.
Oh, got it. Because you know what a cuck is, right?
A cuck. Yeah.
For another episode.
Yeah.
What happened to that car? How long did you have it? Did you bang it up or did it?
No, it was a great car, but
All right.
it only had 2 seats in it.
Okay.
And so when I got to the point where my friends could drive with me, I could only
You
get.
sold it? Don't tell me you
I
sold
traded it in for a Ford Escort.
Do you know what an El Camino is, Mr. Fun?
Yeah.
He's like Chico and the Man
It's
next
so
to us.
cool.
It was a great car.
It's
I mean, it was
so
like
cool.
a 2-year-old car that my grandfather gave me.
I had a 1973 4-door lime green Chevy Impala.
Okay.
It was a what do you call that? Row seat? What do you call that?
A bench seat.
I had a bench seat, and you could only move it by coordinating everybody moving. Because I'd put 3 people in the front seat,
Yeah.
4 in the back, and you'd have to rock all together. It was good.
Did
It
you
had
put-
shag carpeting on the.
That's nice.
on the-
Did you put
yeah.
armor all on the seat so that when you went around a corner fast, the lady would slide into you there on the bench seat there, Mr. Fun?
That's a
No
nice move.
seatbelts. No
No.
seatbelts.
What was your first car?
I didn't. The first car I ever drove to like college, it was a Monte Carlo, Chevy Monte Carlo.
Okay.
And,
Where'd you get that? Family car?
It was a family car. And I didn't have my first car until after I graduated college.
Wow.
But I had a Ford Granada. These are some cars that don't exist anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But one of the things is that back in our day, we wanted to get cars so we could go drink and go have sex, go find women or,
Really?
vice versus men. Yeah.
Okay.
But the kids don't care. They're drinking less and having less sex.
Wow.
So maybe that's part of the psychology.
Are they having like sex? Less sex?
less sex?
I thought they started earlier and all that.
So,
Kids.
interesting thing. So, related to cars, I read an article about Harley Davidson motorcycles, who's been on the downward trajectory for a long time now because nobody young, basically baby boomers buy Harley Davidson. So, which got me thinking about, because I knew we were going to talk about this topic, is that do young people buy motorcycles?
No. From a safety perspective.
But is it just no? But set aside that safety's always been an issue.
Yeah.
But is it the same thing that they're not buying cars? Young people that would normally buy a motorcycle aren't buying motorcycles either.
Wait, do you know this for a fact?
No, it's a question.
I would guess less people are buying motorcycles.
Yeah, I don't know. I know definitely in Harley Davidson they got 2 things against them. One, people think it's old people that ride them. 2, they're loud. You got places now that are
There are
banning
old people riding motorcycles?
Harley Davidson,
Like old? Like how old?
like baby boomers.
Yeah. That's what you do when you retire. You get a motorcycle.
Yeah,
do?
Yeah, they're so loud.
Okay.
So one of our friends, Jim M of Ocean City, big Harley rider.
He rides it still.
Yeah, and oddly, he likes to ride it more in the winter than in the summer
Yeah.
because there's less motorcycles on the road. He thinks it's a more controllable environment. Somewhere.
Yeah. I just think the inconvenience of a motorcycle is just like what would prevent me from, it's just,
Inconvenient. What?
well, yeah, you can get one person on max, right? Like a
Well,
guest.
some people like that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I like to, the convenience of like, how do you go to the grocery store with a motorcycle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Side
Side.
saddles or side bags, whatever those saddle bags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there was a motorcycle that kept falling over every time it was left alone because it was too tired.
Too tired. Okay. Contact at laughsmartly.com. I'd love to hear who's got a motorcycle and tell me why not why doesn't anybody want a motorcycle?
Wait, would you get a motorcycle?
No.
What if it was free?
Nope.
Ride it?
Nope.
What about you, Biff?
My dad scared the hell out of me about getting a motorcycle.
But what if you had like a leather jacket that said Biff on the back of it? Would that be cool?
Definitely. That would do it.
And I'm going to say this because it is true.
What?
and you go to, I went to a parade in Rehoboth Beach.
Yeah.
On a Christmas parade.
Yeah.
And the lesbian motorcycle club was Dykes on Bikes.
Okay.
So
you could be a member.
I apparently with Biff.
Right. Maybe get pink, like Piggy Tuscadero.
Yes,
Biff on the back.
That'd
be so good.
And other old news, happy days. So I picked up this, Minute Maid frozen concentrate.
Yeah.
Which was, I remember growing up as orange juice, which is basically a paperish can. Would we call it that? Yeah. And it had metal ends.
Like cardboard.
Cardboard, and it had metal ends on the end. But you bought it in the frozen food section. Minute Maid is stopping selling it. Wow. Full stop. Everything, whether it was orange juice, limeade, or lemon juice. Did you all have that?
I saw Biff staring at it. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "It says concentrate."
For those of you who drank orange juice in your mid 50s and above,
right.
That's basically the main way you got your orange juice.
Right, and now it's done.
Yeah. You bring it out of your freezer, put it in, defrost it, and then put some water in.
And I guess it was originally made it was a military contract. So they needed a way to transport orange juice.
Yeah.
So they made a frozen concentrate so it could be shipped anywhere.
Okay, I'm going to be real dumb. In the 1940s,
it was in the 50s.
How did they make a juice concentrated? How did they suck? It's real, right?
No,
or
it's real. No, it's real. It's real orange juice.
All right.
They must just take it down to a level where it's, I don't know if it's when you get the pulp out or whatever it is, maybe they grind the pulp up. I don't know how they make it.
They probably take the water out of it.
How?
Through some kind of boiling process.
Okay, boiling process.
I don't know.
Okay, gotcha.
I bet you that's
a good question.
That's how you get water out of anything. You boil it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And then all that's left is the strong pulp and all the.
And then they freeze it.
Right. They freeze it.
And then you add the water back in.
Yeah.
I think you solved it, Lucky.
Got it. Did you guys have Tang growing up?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys have Tang? What about the most disgusting thing? I never developed a taste for it. Was powdered milk.
No.
It's disgusting?
No, I used to have instant breakfast a lot.
What's
which
that?
was Carnation Instant Breakfast, which was it was a breakfast. It was a heavy protein kind of a
It had
milk.
a rabbit on it.
Yeah, you mix it with milk. It was like quick.
Yeah, quick.
What was it?
Quick.
It was a drink?
It was a drink. It was a powder, and you took it out of an envelope, put it in a
Had
glass.
different flavors, like
vanilla.
vanilla.
They had chocolate and all that, and it was just a way to get protein in you.
Uh-huh.
And I had those when I was younger.
Yeah.
Did you ever have cream of wheat?
No.
Did you ever eat that?
I know what it is, but
no.
no.
We used to have that. Those are the kind of the foods. Did you ever eat cream?
Were you born in a bunker? Did you grow up in a bunker of some
My dad
sort?
was in the Army.
Okay,
We used to live in the bunker. But we used to have chip beef.
Yeah.
Which I like cream chip beef, which you can get at a diner. But we would get cream chip or chip beef. My mom would make cream chip beef, but we would take the glasses. It came in a glass jar. They became our juice glasses.
Oh,
yeah. And the jelly used to.
Jelly.
I had the jelly. What about
That's a different world where you made your juice glasses out of jelly
You didn't
jars.
get
the concentrated orange juice? You
didn't
put
get
right in
That's
those.
right.
You
Full
didn't go
circle.
you didn't go to IKEA to buy glasses. You used your
That's right.
bottle.
Devil's food spread?
Yeah.
You had
Devil's
the
food.
ham and the chicken?
We used to have that all the time.
I loved it, but it's disgusting. I loved it.
But those were days, talking about one of the Super Bowl ads was Mike Tyson talking about not eating processed food, right?
Right.
Back then, those were sort of processed food, but they didn't have the crap in it.
Did he say the word process?
Process. He did say process. He did.
Does he still have his face tat?
Yes.
I would guess.
I believe he does.
I would guess.
Craziest idea ever.
Right.
What would it cost you to get a face tattoo? How much money to get out? Okay, nothing. Let's call it 2 teardrops.
Teardrops?
Like
that means you killed somebody.
Or spent time in jail, whatever it is.
I would do that for like $100,000.
You do that for $100,000.
I'd be badass with it.
You'd have two and go to work like that?
With 2
I'd be
teardrops.
retired at that point.
But no, that's got to be more than $100,000 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
if Mr. Fine got 2 teardrops under his eye, how much would we make fun of him every time we see him at the
I'm a murderer. I'd freaking kill you. I'd freaking kill you. I'd freaking kill you.
But okay, so $100,000. What would it cost you to get teardrops on your face?
I would never do it. It's the same thing as climbing the tower in Taipei.
Okay, so there's no amount of money.
No.
All right,
I might get like my initials behind my ear or something like that. But I'm not getting something on the
Why
front
don't you
of
get
my
a
face.
rose on your breasts?
Yeah.
He's going to get a tramp stamp for $50.
All right, I thought you were going to say, how much would you, in his prime, how much would you charge for Mike Tyson to punch you as hard as he could in the face?
Oh, I wouldn't.
Really?
Because he could kill you.
Right.
Think?
Yeah,
With that boxing glove on?
Yes.
With the boxing glove on.
what would I to let Mike Tyson hit me in the face?
I'd do it for $100K.
I wouldn't.
$100K.
You wouldn't let him.
No.
Would you let? Okay. What about if I?
No. Okay. Well, let me ask a different question. Does the family get the money?
Yeah.
So
You don't have to live.
You're not going to die.
Oh, you
if he
kidding me?
punches you with
No, you would just be disfigured. You'd look like you had the tattoo
Okay.
on your face.
All right.
afterwards.
Let's go to since we're on the subject of things that could hurt you. Let's
Okay.
go to our one of our favorite games,
Okay.
which is the animal game.
Okay.
Mr. Fun, why don't you intro?
Yeah. So I
since we're
heard-
talking about things that are painful.
Yeah. So
Go.
the idea was this thing came out a few years ago, about 100 men against a gorilla.
Okay.
What are they called? Baby back gorillas? What are the?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Silverback.
Silver baby back. That's weird.
Those are the ribs.
Right. Those are ribs. So silverback gorilla, and could 100 men beat it? And there was all this debate about, well, if they all came at one time, and blah 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 blah. But then it morphed into a question that we played around with, which is, you're in a room, you have no weapons, no clothes, you're naked,
Right.
naked, and they keep pushing
An animal.
different animals, and they start with a cat, let's say, and they keep increasing the size and veracity of the animal.
Nice.
How far could you go? So after a cat, I think we went pretty quickly to raccoon. Could you kill a raccoon? You have your bare hands. Oh, by the way, you have to kill it or it kills you.
Right. So could you kill a raccoon? I would say yes.
I think I could. I think I could.
I'd
survive.
kick it.
Right. So so you're going to disable it or whatever, and
Right.
then you're going to kill it. Okay.
Right. So you go one animal above that. You tell me what I have to try to kill. One animal above a raccoon.
Right. One animal above a
You know what
raccoon.
would be that a little scary? Those possums.
Oh,
No,
but
no.
you can kill a possum.
What? Okay. One above a coyote.
Oh, I don't know the
No.
fighting ability of a coyote, but yeah.
You could take down a coyote.
Yeah. I mean, I might get
what
bit a
about
little
you,
bit
Bob?
on my
I asked ChatGPT
You
about the
did?
veracity, using Mr. Fun's word,
Yeah.
of the animals, and wolves and coyotes are in the moderately dangerous animals. They're
Moderate.
still extremely risky.
moderate. I
Yeah.
could take down anything moderate, I think.
By the way, is it veracity or ferocity?
I don't know what he said.
He said veracity.
Veracity.
I don't know. I don't know.
What about a
hard.
deer?
It's my second
Okay.
language.
What about a deer?
Okay, a male deer or a female deer?
Either. Okay.
Fully grown?
Yeah.
I could take a female deer, no problem. I'll get in a headlock.
And then what?
I choke it out. I would choke it out. I would choke it out. They choke, right? They have to breathe through their neck, right?
So you could take a deer. So the difference, because the male deer could stab you.
I'd
with
have to
its
get
antlers,
around the antlers. I'd have to get around the antlers.
like
to
you
come from
normally
the
do
back.
with a male deer.
Yes.
I've seen you do it with sheep.
Yes. Yes. All right. And then where's it go? After deer. You could take a deer, Biff? I mean, you might cry, but you could do it. I think you could do it.
I'd be tough.
All right.
We're getting to that point where that would be
Really?
difficult.
What about one of those little kangaroos? Not the ones that are as tall.
You're talking
as
about a
you.
wallaby?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I'd kick the crap out of
Those
a
things are
wallaby.
tough.
Yeah, I know, but I am too.
So,
Would you take a wallaby?
But we again, we've kind of we're going all over the map here
Right.
on animals. So an animal that might be smaller than a deer is a chimpanzee.
No, they rip your face off.
Okay, but that's my point.
They
though.
can rip
we
your
went to
face
a
off.
big kind of an animal that's not known for attacking.
Right.
But what about a chimpanzee?
Right, no.
Okay.
Okay. Here's one.
Wait, didn't your buddy say he could?
Yeah, we had this discussion.
Yeah.
And to name names, Bill G.
Yeah.
From Millville.
Good looking guy. He would not want his face ripped off.
So he said he could take down a chimpanzee.
He's a lawyer, right?
He is a lawyer.
We're not talking about a legal case against a chimpanzee.
Okay,
He'd have
here's
to
one.
actually fight it. He'd have to fight it.
He'd fight it, not
Not
fighting.
just
in a sort of-
file a motion against it. He'd have to fight it.
What about if you were in a pool,
Right?
in a backyard pool,
In the
and there
same
was,
room.
and there was a dolphin in it?
Oh.
Could you take the dolphin down?
Is the dolphin's he's wet, so it's hard to get a good grip on
Yeah,
him, right?
but well, I mean, could you,
I'd cover that little hole.
'Cause they
I'd
hold
stick my
their
thumb
breath.
in that hole and I'd hold on. I would hold on so tight.
Okay, so a dolphin.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I could.
Why?
It's a dolphin. It's a big fish.
Yeah.
okay, let's go smaller, like
Wait.
a tuna,
A tuna.
like
tuna
a smaller tuna.
A smaller tuna, like in a can?
No, like a the
Oh, yeah, I could take a tuna.
I just don't know how you would kill a fish in the water.
You have to be very purposeful.
Okay. And then I will come back to one
Right.
that we have talked about in
Right.
previous shows, an eagle.
Yeah, the eagle is where I could draw the line, I think. The talons. The
Eagle
talon.
would F us up.
It could peck you and grab you with those. It could live. Those things can live goats.
So you don't think you could let it let's say it latched onto your arm,
Right.
Whether it was talons or the beak,
Right.
could you not shake it in desperation?
Maybe.
Your arm is bleeding like no.
I know, but you're going to be.
He might
you're
have
gonna
me
try
in
to
the
get
air,
up.
depending on how big. Even me, a big guy like me, I think he could fly me into the wall and then gouge my eyes out while he talented me. Is it talented? Is that a verb?
I don't know. Let me check the veracity on that.
What about a heron?
A heron.
A heron.
A herring.
You just have to break the leg.
Snap the neck.
Okay, but could you do it? Like, could you
Yeah.
catch it?
Yeah.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
All right. One above an eagle, then we'll stop.
One above an eagle.
Yeah.
Hawk or
No, that's
Yeah.
not. No, you mean something of the flying?
ostrich?
What about those the wild dogs in
Hyena?
No, the ones in Australia. Dingoes.
Dingoes.
What about sloth? Are sloth stuff? They move slow.
They move slow. You
They
can
move
capture
slow.
those.
Yeah, you can get that.
Panda will kill you, right?
Oh, panda. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, I would think so.
they're
I think
strong.
once you go to bears is a losing cause.
Any bear.
Koala bear. Koala
Oh,
bear.
koala bear,
Could
maybe.
you take a koala bear?
I would jack that thing up. I would throw that against the wall so many times. All right. Let us know, right?
Yeah.
Contact at laughsmartly.com.
Yeah, let us
Mr.
know.
Fun. All right. Couple other things real quick. All right. So I saw this thing. So again, I've been fascinated with trying to figure out how do we stop using our phones all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so Mr. Fun, just a couple tips.
Yeah.
How many hours a day do you think you're on your phone?
It tells me it's like 2 hours a day. It's so silly.
That's it?
Yeah. I have a job.
I guarantee you're not on your phone. You're on your phone a lot longer. I just
Maybe.
crossed over into the 6 hour a day.
Really?
Yeah. Now that
It's a lot more than I want to
now that
admit.
I'm a radio host, I'm spending
Yes.
more time on my phone.
Research. I'm telling
5
you.
hours and 16 minutes a day is commonly reported as the average amount of time.
How long?
5 hours, 16 minutes.
Well, we talked about this before, I thought, which is the fact also when you were multi-screens, right? You're watching TV and you're also on your phone at the same time, which I'm guilty of. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Did we talk about what we talked about was that the plots on movies now on Netflix are changing it, so they recap the plot during the course of the movie.
So they know people aren't paying attention.
So because people aren't paying attention, so they're trying to make sure people understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Biff, what does your cell phone and anal bleach have in common? You can use them to change your ringtone.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Mr. Fun. Here are the four things that to know that you're addicted. Friends and family notice you're on your phone too much,
Right.
Which I can say that right now, Mr. Fun. Do you lie about your behavior? Like if somebody asked you, Biff, how many hours a day are you on your phone, and it says like 7? Are you telling people 4? Would you do that? Like, are you embarrassed with your 7?
Yeah, I'd probably be embarrassed. I'm not sure I'd lie about it though.
Yeah, my wife's always like, "Why are you on your phone so much?" And I'm like, "Are you talking to me?"
This is one. You feel panicked without your phone. That feeling when you can't find your phone these days is like losing your kids at the amusement park back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't one of your resolutions to not use a phone?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah?
I'm trying.
Is
but
it
now
working?
now this new job is like,
No?
making me spend more time.
Oh, you're blaming us now.
Yeah.
How far could you be away from your phone? Like if you get in your car and you're driving and you realize you don't have it, you're going to Costco, let's say. Could you do it? Could you go to Costco for an hour?
If I knew I was leaving at home, I would be fine. But if I was
No, you forgot it.
then that feeling. I
How
don't
long
like
can you
that.
stay away from it?
I go a
I mean, you'd
couple
probably
hours.
turn around, though.
When I play golf, I don't look at my phone.
Yeah, so that
like
is an
3 or 4
interesting
hours.
psychology, though, to your point, is that I think I will say, I speak for myself. I'd worry about it more if I was going shopping and not being on it for 2 hours than if I'm playing golf and I don't look at my phone for 4 hours,
Right.
which is a weird thing. But then again, I know it's there. I suppose I could get to it if I need it, but I don't look at it. But it's a different psychology.
What is that feeling? That is like the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Like you can't find your phone.
Did you see the Spanish outlawed? They did the 16-year-old thing. First European country.
Oh,
You got to be 16.
16, because Australia did it.
Yeah, and now Spain has done it.
Do you think that's going to make it to the United States?
I'm sure it will at some level. Well, I'm not sure it will exactly. What they're trying to do, as we've talked about on the previous show, is ban it in schools. I think that's more the move than
Yeah.
the age thing.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. All right, and here's something crazy, and I just don't get this. Okay, big announcement earlier in the week that NASA announced that astronauts are now allowed to bring their cell phones to space.
Why?
Good to know.
Well, it had been banned. Those taking like personal effects like that
Right.
into space had been banned just because they don't want different things invading the environment, etc. And also the way people are addicted to their phones now with death scrolling and can't get are they going to forget to
But do they have Wi-Fi on the spaceship?
Yeah.
All right, I have a naive question. How many people are going to outer space these days?
10 or 20 a year.
Is that right?
Whatever the number is.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Why do they need cell phones? They're flying expensive spaceships.
That's right. Well, NASA's saying they want to allow them to take it so that they can capture. We're giving crews the tools to capture special moments for their families and share inspiring messages and images and videos with the world. Well, they could do that with
Yeah, give them something else.
A GoPro.
Yeah.
For that matter.
Yeah.
Because they can't make a call from there, but I guess they could on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, there was the woman that was stuck in space for however many months. I guess if she had her phone, it would have been. That's probably what's changing it.
Yeah.
You're right, because she was stuck up there with the other guy.
Yeah.
Is that they couldn't communicate outside of the normal channels.
Okay, but aren't those channels sophisticated enough to contact anybody they want?
No, but if they wanted to FaceTime their family, they're not FaceTiming their family without the world seeing them FaceTime their family.
Astronauts. They're not tourists.
Wow.
So so here's the way. I feel like this is going to be the demise.
Says the guy that's the most grounded amongst us.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the demise of space travel because you're going to take death scrolling up there. They're going to forget to hit the enter the Earth's orbit button when they need to go back home, and then there you go.
All right.
So I don't know. I don't like the idea. I don't like the new change from NASA. So
no, one of the next episodes we should talk about Elon Musk wanting to put AI data centers in space.
Yeah.
Right? 1 million of them, which is an interesting concept. We can't go through it now, but it's because one, I don't understand it. And I look to our tech guru, head of merchandising as well, Lucky, for that. So study up on that.
What about the 7 seconds, no gravity?
Oh, that's a day in August of this year. There's a conspiracy theory that there's going to be 7 seconds where there'll be no gravity on Earth. So we're all going to float away.
Wow.
So
what day is it?
It's August 12th, I think.
Is that a Saturday? Maybe we should build a show around it or something.
Yeah, we could. That's right.
We just
when we have more time, we should talk about what we would do if we had 7 seconds of no gravity.
Okay, we'll bring that back in our space episode. Mr. Fun, I'm looking to you.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I like you. It's Valentine's Day. But do we have a joke here to
so,
start?
I asked my wife, I said, listen, we've been married a long time. Can you share with me your sexual partners in order? And in hindsight, she probably should have stopped at me. Is that not funny? What does a bar and a bra have in common? When they open up, men act like fools.
Okay.
Okay. Look at you.
Oh, wait. I also have some puns on more ways, subcategories of how men should, when men are pleasuring themselves. Remember last episode?
Yeah.
I got a lot of feedback from that.
Plasterbating.
Yes, I got disasturbating and plasterbating. What are you when you pleasure yourself when you're working behind a hotel desk? You're clerking off?
Jeez.
What about when you have a little smile on your face? Smirking off?
Okay. Okay.
Feedback we would like contact at laughsmartly.com. Get it in, please. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember to look at us on YouTube. Listen to us on the podcast on Mondays if you can't get this live every week on all the platforms. We are there. Look for us on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we call it, TikTok.
We're TikTokers.
Facebook. Now. We are everywhere. So please
subscribe.
Yeah, and like. And again, every Saturday, listen to us on WGMD 98.5, the Talk of Delmarva. So good to see you guys. Happy Valentine's Day once again.
Yep.
Until we do it again next week, let me just say goodbye.
Green river laid out by my front door, and I'm miles and miles from the nearest store. Pot full of crabs looking fat and sweet, kettle of oysters at my feet, living on Chesapeake time. Take it slow or take it easy, both good friends of mine. Brother, I'm just starting to unwind, living on Chesapeake time. Flip-flop shorts and a plain old tee. Haven't had a shave in a day or 3. Breeze is blowing, might take a sail, just to have a few more tales to tell. Living on Chesapeake time. Take it slow, take it easy, both good friends of mine. Brother, I'm just starting to unwind, living on Chesapeake time. Now somewhere in the back of my mind, know that I must start to make a plan. But if I somehow never find the time, know that we will be just fine. Know that she will understand. Couple of friends come floating by my dock. By morning my heads are gonna rock. Sleeping late, now I will be forgiven. You live in the land of pleasant living, living on Chesapeake time. Take it slow, take it